Hello, and welcome to The Good Cigar. I'm your host, Al Roman. I've got a special treat for you today, so stick around and see this game changer. I'm telling you, it's going to change your world. Trust me. Today, I'm going to be looking at the Micallef Migdalia. And I got to try one here last week, and this has changed my world. So stick around, we're going to see how this one goes. Welcome to The Good Cigar. Well, we're back. And if you can't tell, it is October in Texas, which means Halloween time, cooler weather, and good times and good cigars. Today I'm looking at that Micallef Migdalia, and I gotta say, this is a game changer. I tried one last week and I was a huge fan of it. Caught on to it right away. So looking at the Migdalia, Micallef Migdalia, and I gotta say, so far of all the Micallefs, I've liked every one of them. They are just great cigars. They're a great family, and Al Micallef does an amazing job with this product there. The wrapper, let's see, it's a nice dark leather, a little bit oily wrapper. This one's the Migdalia, and this one's a 6x52. And it's got the, if I'm not mistaken, the wrapper is San Andres wrapper. The binder is Sumatra, and the filler is Dominican, Republican, and Nicaraguan. So that's already just a great combo of good tobacco in there. This one should be pretty daggum good. I'm pairing it today with the Shiner Bohemian Black Lager, because it is October and it's pirate season. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, T-Bone was going to talk about his ideas for Halloween, but if you can't tell, he's got a new girlfriend, the old Venus de Milo. So I'm going to let him be today. And we're about to light up the Migdalia by Micallef Cigars, and I'm so looking forward to this one. If you like the show and you want to help out, please look me up on Patreon, and you can go to patreon.com/TheGoodCigar. You can find me, you can make a contribution to help out keep this thing going. So let's see how light this one up and see how this one goes. I can't wait. Arr. Well, I just cut this one, put a V cut on it. That's my favorite cut. And let's see how the first light goes on the Migdalia, Micallef Migdalia. Already on the toast, it is such a nice, oh, well, if the wind's blowing a little much today, as usual in Texas. Even the technical difficulties never fails. There we go. The toasting smells great. I can't wait to get into the cigar. Right out of the bat, I have no bitterness. A lot of cigars, when you first light them up, you're gonna get a little bit of a bitterness. No bitterness whatsoever. I'm getting out of the first straw a little bit of leather and a little bit of earth, and just a hint on the back end of a cinnamon, like a dry cinnamon on the back end. Man, that is a good cigar already. Well, I'm gonna get into the first third and see how this one goes. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and you hit the like button, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. If you've had these, tell me about them. Because I can guarantee these are gonna be in my humidor, a box of these. Don't tell the wife. There's gonna be a box really soon of these in my humidor. And I'll see you soon, right back again on The Good Cigar. Hang tight. Hello, welcome back to Good Cigar. I'm in the first third of this Micallef Migdalia, and it has blown me away. This is one phenomenal cigar. I am already in love with the cigar. This is probably going to be my new favorite cigar. And I know it's hard to go away. I was always a big Padron 1926 fan, but Mr. Micallef, you have knocked it out of the park with this one. This Migdalia is amazing. I am thoroughly enjoying this one here. The first third of it so far, I'm still getting some of that earth tones, a little bit of leather in there. There's changed from that cinnamon change to sort of a little bit of a sweet. You can taste the sweet on your lips from the tobacco, the oil in the wrapper there. It's just a hint on the back end. It's a medium to full cigar, and it's got just the flavor, tiny hints of flavors that keep coming through there from one draw to the next. I'm like, oh my gosh, here's this coming through right here as you're going through it. Amazing cigar. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I can't wait to see when it gets down to the second third and to the very end here. This one's, like I said, this is a game changer. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. And you can still find me on Patreon/TheGoodCigar.com if you want to help out. Leave a little donation there for me to help keep going with this. And I'm going to talk about too as well when I get back on who gave me the cigars and who you should be listening to. Great group of guys. I'm going to tell you about them when we get back. We'll see you on the second third here. See ya. I'm into the second third, and it just keeps getting better. This is my new favorite cigar, Micallef Migdalia. I took the wrapper off because it was getting right about there, and I went ahead and took it off. But it's a phenomenal smoke. It's a medium draw. It's a medium to full cigar. I'm still getting some of that changes in a little bit of the spice, and the pepper now is kind of coming into it, with still a little bit of that leather drifting off on the end, instead of the sweet, little bit of a sweetness on the lips from the tobacco, from the wrapper. This is kind of nice, little oily, smooth wrapper. Very nice. The draw is a straight medium sweet draw. Nice smoke output and just tons of flavor in this. You are going to like these. If you can get these, find them, get them in your humidor. And I want to tell you about how I got turned on to these. If you don't listen to a show called Cigar Talk, you need to go look that up. You can find it on the Spotify and Apple. You can go to the website, and it's CigarTalkPodcast.com or Cigar Talk. Look for that and listen to Rob and Bryant. I got to meet them, and Rob is always talking about the Migdalia and how that's changed his world. I got to say, this has changed my world. This is my number one favorite cigar now. I'm absolutely in love with Micallef Migdalia. Go listen to them. They talk every week about cigars and cigar topics, and I listen to them while I'm sitting out back and just playing them and listening to them. I just want to join in and laugh with them. I got to meet them, and they are just wonderful guys. They do a great show. Check out Cigar Talk. You're going to like it. And I'm going to continue with this, and we're going to get into the last third of this down here, and I can tell you right now, this is going to be smoking down to the nub, because this is a good cigar. I am happy as punch as my little treasures. And I'm going to be getting more of these, a lot more. Still, I get a little bit of a cinnamon in there too as well. Spice on there. I can't tell you how good these cigars are. I've had hundreds of cigars. And for this to move up just like that, my number one is a good cigar. Life is too short for bad cigars, so pick you up some of these Micallef Migdalias. Amazing. Their whole line is great. Whether you want a different type of lighter one, the Connecticut wrapper on there, to a full body, they have it. And I met the man too as well. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about that at the Cigar and Spirits event that was in Fort Worth that me and my wife went to last week. We had a great time. If you haven't been to that as well, get to one of those. I got to meet all the guys. I even got to meet Al Micallef. He's a super nice gentleman. Absolutely love the man. And I can't wait to see him again and get more of these cigars. So I'm going to smoke this one down here and continue with my Shiner Bock. And T-Bone's still working on the ladies. And we'll be back. Well, I'm back, and I'm still into that last third there. And it's starting to rain a little bit, so I'm going to have to cut this one a little bit shorter. Great cigars. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below. Remember, this is The Good Cigar. I'm your host, Al Roman. And remember, life is too short for bad cigars. Pick up some of these Micallefs. You're going to like them. And if your store doesn't have them, demand them, because I'm going to. These are going to be in my humidor. Wonderful cigars. I want to thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time on The Good Cigar. You have a good one.